Come to work with me. Today we're going to be creating a bunch of cookie cakes. I'm going to start off with this number 44. The request was black, gold, and white, so I'm going to add a little bit of everything in there. As you guys know, I start off with my meringues and macarons as well. Since black doesn't come in a lot of natural things, I end up having to dip a bunch of things black, so I go in with this chocolate covered strawberries, and I also drizzle the macarons in black. The Oreos come in a pretty dark color, so I do think this goes well with the color scheme. And for the gold touch, I added some Ferrero Rocher. After I have everything added on there, I go in with gold paint, and this took me a total of 19 minutes to complete. Next one is going to be a number 7 cookie cake, and they requested to do a squishy theme, which in my mind is pretty colorful. She said to do kind of girly and cute, so I'm going to add a bunch of different colors in there. I've had these balloons saved for a while, and since she kind of gave me creative freedom, I decided to add it to this cake. It's a squishy theme, and gummy bears are squishy. I decided that it would be pretty cute to add it onto this cake. I used the mold to make some blue colored chocolates, and I added that on there as well. Once I have the cake pretty full is when I'm going to go in with these squishies, and since they were kind of small, I wanted them to pop out. So I kind of placed them somewhere where it would be shown pretty well. Of course, I wouldn't want it to get mixed in too much with the toppings. I wanted them to be able to see it and remove it. Also added a custom cookie tag with her name on there, and this one took me a total of 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Next one I'm going to complete is a letter F cookie cake, and don't mind the mess. I am going to clean the board. I don't know why I got so messy. I'm going to start off with chopping up some strawberries and adding it onto the cake. Now this one is a pretty floral cake, and one of our first designs that we ever made 8 years ago, and it's still so popular to this day. Basically has some pink macarons, some white macarons, and a bunch of roses. This one took me a total of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Super easy. Next one I'm going to complete is a number 3 cookie cake, and we have another theme, which is going to be in the jungle. So I'm going to start off with adding some light green macarons and white roses. These white roses are really cute because it does give off a little bit of green, but it's also kind of white. I had these gold animals, and since gold is in the color scheme, it went perfectly with the cake. They did want a little bit of everything, so I was able to add some chocolates onto the cake too, along with this really large lizard. I added some green leaves to give it that jungle look, and after I have all my animals on there, I'm going to brush it off with some gold, and this one took me 4.5 minutes.